Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today on In the Kitchen with Sandy, I am super excited about what I'm making today. I am making some what they call street burritos, street tacos, whatever you want to call them. We're going to make them out of a burrito, or make a burrito out of them. But these are super easy, super delicious. It's something that you can make the meat ahead of time because we're going to use a nice big piece of ground chuck. Doesn't really require too many ingredients, but like I said, it's super easy and it's super delicious. It's so versatile that you could just, you know, you could just make it all kinds of different ways, but I'm going to show you the way I make it today. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, today I'm making it in my trusty Dutch oven. I'm going to make this in the oven. Like I said, we're going to cook it low and slow for a good 2 or 3 hours. Until it's nice and tender and shreddable. You can make this in your crock pot if you would like. Like I said, you can make it a day ahead. Make it super simple for you to pull the dinner together that next evening. And of course the flavors are going to marry. Anyway, I'm babbling on here. Right here I got a nice piece of chuck roast. And I'm just going to toss it in there. Look at that. That's a nice piece. I was a little shocked at the price on it today. Actually, I was a little disturbed by it. Get my hands a little quick washing. That piece of meat was $15. I'm going to toss 1 beef bouillon cube in there. I've also got about 1 medium onion cut, 1 jalapeno pepper cut. I like to use the poblano peppers in here as well, but they didn't have any at my local grocery store, so we're going to go with the jalapeno, and I'm all right with that. I did de-seed it, washed it and de-seed it, got most of the seeds out. And in here I've got about 3 cloves of garlic, just roughly, you know, chopped. And then we're also going to add about a nice 1.5 teaspoons of oregano. Oh, these are so good. So delicious. I don't know if you've had these before. If you have not, then you are in for a treat. We're going to use some cumin. We're going to use about 2 teaspoons of cumin. Your meat is going to be so nicely seasoned. Put just a little bit more in there. Just a little bit more. I'm also going to add just a little bit of the minced onions. About a good teaspoon and a half. Are you seeing that down in there? Y'all know I like to use minced onion. And then I'm going to use the juice of 1 lime. I'm going to roll it around here. And then cut it. Just going to squeeze that right in there. Get it over here where you can see it. Now, if a few of the seeds come out, that's perfectly okay. You can just like fish those out of there. That's one thing I'm not very good at, is squeezing these limes. I'm also going to use, I got to rinse this out. I'm going to use a whole can of the Chipotle peppers. This is just a 7.5 ounce can. And they are right here. I really haven't done anything to them. But you can go ahead and just give them a little chop if you'd like. I mean, you don't have to because they're going to cook right into that, and it'll shred perfectly with the meat. Just going to dump that right over top. I love Chipotle peppers. Again, you could do this in your microwave, You could do this in your oven. Listen at me. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm going to use about a 1/2 cup of water, hot water, and I'm going to pour it in that can so I can get every little bit of that Chipotle seasoning in there. Just going to pour it right on the sides there. Down just a little bit in there. No worries, your meat is also going to add, it's going to render a lot of liquid as well from the the fat on the meat, and this is going to be so delicious. I'm going to add just a little bit of salt, not much, because you're going to have salt from your beef cube, and just a little bit of black pepper. And that is it. I'm going to pop the lid on this. I'm going to put it in a 350-degree oven, and I'm going to let it cook probably a good 3 hours until it's shreddable. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I'm also going to make some pico sauce, pico de gallo sauce for, or not sauce, but the, you know, the mixture to go with this, to go on it. I might do some white rice just to go in the burritos as well. I've got my daughter on the guacamole patrol. I've got some nice avocados at the store. We're gonna be eating good. All right, guys, I forgot to tell you, and I did not show up, but you have to add a teaspoon and a half of chili powder in there. I don't know what I was thinking, but anyway, since I'm back on here, I wanted to quickly show you my pico de gallo sauce. It's so simple. I've already got everything cut up, and I just want to show you what goes in. It's so amazing. I love this. All right, very simple and easy here. I've got about 3 medium-sized to large Roma tomatoes cut up. I've got a little bit of jalapeno pepper here. This is the raw jalapeno peppers that you buy in the store. I washed it and de-seeded it, took all the seeds out, which is going to make it a little bit more milder. I love jalapeno peppers, seeds and all, but I took it out, you know, since Olivia's going to be eating it. And I've got some a nice little handful of cilantro. I've got 2 cloves of garlic in there. I'm not sure if you can see them, and some onion, a little bit of lime juice, and I put a little bit of garlic salt in mine, and some pepper. If you want to use regular salt, you can, but I like the garlic salt. I think that this is a perfect ratio here for this pico sauce, because you get a nice big bite of tomatoes, a little bit of onion, and the cilantro, and it's absolutely phenomenal. Again, it's 3 Roma tomatoes, just a small onion cut, and just a handful of the cilantro, 2 cloves of garlic. I love this stuff. Now, all you do is just mix it really well, and then I'm going to put it in transfer it to another bowl, a smaller bowl, pop a lid on it and put it in the refrigerator, and I'm going to let it, you know, all the flavors marry together. I love it, love it, love it. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. And this goes so good on, you know, any of your Mexican dishes. It is amazing on fish. I just really like it. I want you to look at my meat. And I'm telling you what, this stuff smells absolutely amazing. It made my house smell amazing. There's hardly any liquid in it, just enough for your burritos. All right, what I've done is I put one of our tortillas just inside the oven there on a piece of foil, because my oven was already hot, and this is nice and soft now. And then we're just gonna build it, that's it. I made just some plain white rice back here to go on it. I decided not to flavor the rice because there's so much flavor in this meat sauce here, in the meat. So Olivia wants the meat, and she wants sour cream. Let's go back a little bit. She wants the meat, sour cream, rice, and the pico sauce. And you can see what I mean here, how it's still got a little bit of moisture in it, so it's going to be wet, you know, to bite into. It's not going to be dry, so you're not going to need an additional sauce to go over it. And again, like I said, this is a little spicy. If you're looking for something a little less spicy, then you might want to just use half of the peppers. I mean, I think it's perfect. Now we're going to add some cheese to it. We're just going to add the shredded cheese, the Mexican style. You can add Colby Jack, any type of cheese you want to add. But we like the Colby Jack, or the Mexican style blend here. Like the dog's down there waiting. Okay, now we're going to add some sour cream. And this is not your normal, I mean, if you're off on Taco Tuesdays, this is perfect, because, you know, you got all day to cook it. you don't have to, you know, just do the little tacos. This is really super good. Is that enough sour cream for you? You want more, Liv?
That's good.
And then we're going to add some rice. Like I said, this is just the instant white rice. Put just a little bit of butter in it, you know, because I don't like my rice sticky. Just a little bit. And then we're going to add pico sauce. The pico relish. This stuff is so good. Is that enough, girl, or you want more?
That's good.
All right, look at the quality of that little beauty there. Let's just take a moment to just look at that. Look how lovely that is. And then we just wrap it in foil just like that. And it makes it easier to eat. I guess that's why they call them, you know, street tacos or whatever. Because they come just like that. Now, I want you to take a look at that. Look how beautiful that is. I'm not going to take a bite of this. This is Olivia's. Again, that recipe is super simple, super easy, and you know, it's something that can cook in your house for several hours during the day, and the meat is so juicy and so tender, and it's really good. I hope you like this recipe. I hope you give it a try. Make sure that if you've not subscribe, make sure that you do so. You know I love you guys so very much, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Take care.